Guys, look at this lip oil. Look at that. I feel like I have instant lip fillers. Look how pretty that is. I'm so excited for this product. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to do a chit chat get ready with me. I feel like I have not done that in so long, so I really want to sit down and really just catch up with you guys about life. Nothing new, nothing dramatic going on. I just kind of want to sit down and just chat with you guys. I feel like it's a way for you guys to get to know me just a little bit better. I just got done doing my moisturizer. I'm just wearing the CeraVe Daily Moisturizing Lotion. And then I put on my e.l.f. Skin Thirst Burst Drops. This is supposed to make your face very dewy and brightening. I'm going to put on some primer because the summer is so hot this year. Like, it's crazy. I feel like wasn't as hot last year and my skin is definitely going through it. Next, I'm going to do some underpainting and I am using the Catrice Cosmetics Magic Shaper, and this is a 6-pan palette. It is a dupe for the Makeup for Everyone. If you guys have not seen my dupe review video comparing the two, highly recommend that. It's very informative and I would say they are quite dupes, guys. I'm gonna go into both of these. This one has a little bit, the middle one has a little bit of a cool tone and then the brown is more warm tone. I'm just gonna mix them both and just do it. Just put it where I am going to contour my face. That way we don't have to use like a cream bronzer later. Really into cream bronzers this summer. I just feel like it just melts into my skin so pretty. And then also do the sides of my nose. I've been trying to get into contouring my nose. I always see these girls with such snatched nose. I'm like, how do you guys do that? I want to learn how. Wet n Wild Photo Focus Dewy Medium Tan foundation, and I have the matte version as well, but let's do dewy since we are gonna go for a dewy look. It is a little bit light for me. I am pretty dark now, so I know the foundation's not gonna match me, but we will work with it. I know I'm looking kind of crazy, but it's okay. We are going to blend this in. You guys are going to see how nice it is going to blend out. I just need a foundation brush. Okay, getting a foundation brush, and I'm just going to blend out the foundation first. And then sort of work it in with the bronzer, but not like completely go over it. I'm gonna just like lightly dab over it so we can still see the contour shade. Like so. Do the sides of my nose. But this is a very good trick when you just don't want a lot of face product on. Like, I feel like I like it when I don't have too much, especially when it's hot now outside. I just like keeping things light. Okay, eyebrows. We are going to do the eyebrows really quick here. I'm not going to really explain what I'm doing. I'm just gonna wax my brows because, not wax, but gel my brows. I've been loving this NYX eyebrow wax. It works so good, and it really does stay on all day. I used to wear my e.l.f. one, but I feel like that was still kind of like flimsy. But this product, I can at least work with it before it actually stays in put, if that makes any sense. Using the Benefit Mattifying Brow Pen, I really love this thing. A dupe for it would be the L'Oreal one. I just don't have a shade that matches me. I do have the burgundy one, and that is more of a red undertone, so that just kind of sucks. But I need to go back and get me a shade. That matches me better. Are you guys excited for fall? I am. I'm like excited and not excited. I like fall, but I feel like fall doesn't really last long for us, and it gets cold really fast. I am like a sweater girl. If I could, I would wear sweaters year round just because I like being like covered up. Eyebrows are situated. I'm just priming the eyes using the MAC Pro Longwear in Bare Steady. This is their paint pot. This is so nice. It makes your eyeshadow last all day. They do have different shades as well. I know they have a matte one. I think it's called Soft Ochre, but I could be wrong. Now, I was thinking about using this palette, guys. This palette. This is the Tarte palette in Elegance, and this came out in their Christmas set, and it's beautiful. I figured since we're wearing black, we can use this palette. I think it's going to be really pretty. I am wanting to do a little bit more color too, so that's why I am using this palette. I'm sorry, there's a bunny. There's a baby bunny outside of my window. I'm just using this white shade, and I'm just putting that all over my lid to set the MAC eyeshadow primer. Have you guys noticed anything in my videos? It's not as loud anymore. Like I have the air conditioner on, but I don't think you guys can hear it as loud as last time. I bought myself a mini mic. I have it hooked up right here. I don't think you guys can see it, but it's black, so it's blending in with my shirt. I'm gonna go in with this really pretty light pink shade, and I'm gonna put that right in the crease. I also do feel like Tarte eyeshadow palettes are hit or miss. I feel like their mattes can be sometimes difficult to blend out. So far, so good on this one. I was struggling with the other palette that came in the set. I think it was more of like a neutral, and it had like really pretty shimmers in there, but the mattes were not doing great. Go with this shade on the lid. Let's just do that. I'm gonna put that right on the lid with my fingers. We can kind of play it by ear. And I'm just gonna leave the inner corner open so we can add that pink shade. But this is a really pretty pink. Going back in with the same fluffy brush, I'm just going over the top. And I do have some fallout on the bottom here. Just gonna slightly see if I can wipe it away. The lightest pink here and put that right in the inner corner. Wow, look how pretty that is. Very pretty. So guys, lately I feel like I have been going through it. I just think that I am about to TMI, but start my monthly, and man, I just hate how it makes me feel. I'm like, not saying like I have like anger issues, but I just have been like really moody, and like when I'm like moody, I am just in a really bad mood. Like I don't want to do anything, and I feel like nothing is going right in my life. And I'm starting to realize like this is happening a lot more often than normal. I think I'm just going through a lot too as well. I think just trying to do better and be better, it's really getting to me. I need to remind myself or just give myself some more grace, because I feel like I don't give myself enough grace at all. And I think that everybody needs to give themselves grace, because, man, you know, things just don't happen overnight. I'm just using this darker shade in the crease, but I have been really contemplating on what I want to do in my life. I know that I still want to do content creating. I feel like I really want to build this channel, guys, to something so beautiful. I just want to be there for people. You know, I want to really build this channel out of love, and yeah, I want to be able to connect with you all, because we're all human and we all go through human-like experiences, guys. I just cannot wait until this channel grows into something so beautiful. I have been like praying on it, because I know this is what my channel is meant to do. It's meant to bring us all together and build a beautiful community and family. And I'm just excited, guys. I'm so excited. Alright, going in with the Essence Keep Me Covered concealer. I cannot find this on the Ulta site, but I did go in store and I found it in store. So if you guys are looking for a nice concealer, this one's so nice, and it's very, very affordable. Highly recommend this concealer. And I should probably buy a backup just in case they do discontinue it, because again, like I said, I could not find it on the Ulta site. Just using my concealer brush, and I put on just a little bit more today because I have a lot of fallout, so I want to make sure I get rid of all the shimmers that fell down. I honestly love this brush. Nobody talks about this brush. And this is the Morphe M449, and it's so affordable. I think a lot of people need to get on this brush. Just don't sell it out, because it's my go-to concealer brush. Highly recommend this to anybody and everybody who is looking for a really nice concealer brush. Powder first. I am going to powder with the Maybelline Fit Me powder. And just gonna take a tiny bit. I don't want too much. I just kind of want to set it like that. And this Fit Me powder lasts me for a very long time, guys. When I say a long time, I mean long time. All right, using the Infallible 24-hour bronzer fresh wear. Mine is in 250 light fair. And I'm just gonna go in with my angled brush, tap it off, and just go right in. And then having that powder is just gonna make the bronzer blend right in seamlessly. It's gonna be like more of like a softer effect instead of having it look really harsh. And it's not too dark. Bronzer just looks really, it doesn't look muddy on me. It just looks really like really nice and very buttery and creamy. So I really honestly love this bronzer so and much. I'm just using the Maybelline New York blush in City Sizzle, and I think this one came out, I don't know when this one came out. I feel like it came out in the beginning of spring, maybe. And I'm going to, wow, it's really dark. I feel like it's not gonna match my eyeshadow, but hopefully we can work with it. Let's use this brush. I've never used this before. This is the Real Techniques Cream Blush brush, and I'm just going to pat this in. Wow, it's really pretty. And it's not like, I mean, it does kind of look bright, but it doesn't look too bright. I feel like it's blending out very nicely. Yeah, it really is. I'm gonna do it onto the other side. Might want to add just a little bit more. It kind of does have like a red undertone to it, but I really like it. And add just like 2 more dots, 2 tiny dots. And I'm going to take the same brush and work this in. Really bring it up. Okay, lashes are on. I am just going to do my lips. I kind of want something simple. So I think I'm just going to do like a liner and then like a gloss. This is the Maybelline Lifter Liner in Line Leader. And this one's more, it has like a pinker undertone than all the other ones that I have. And I'm just going to line my lips. I might do another one on top of it. I kind of want something a little bit darker, so I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Lift and Liner in on it and just kind of go on the outer edges. Like that, and then kind of just work it in with the first lip liner. And then I really want to use this again. I used it in my last video, I think my haul video. And this is the Huda Beauty lip oil in Juicy Pink Lady. And this is such a pretty shade. I think this one is their lightest one. And I am just going to, look how juicy that looks. Wow. That is so juicy, guys. I love it. Alright guys, this is going to be the end of the video. If you guys stayed this long, thank you so much. Honestly, I feel like today was a really good makeup day. I feel like everything came together so seamlessly and smoothly. I am really impressed by this Tarte palette, guys. I honestly thought that I was going to have trouble with the mattes in here, but they were very nice. And again, I think with just darker eyeshadows, it takes a little bit more time to blend out. But other than that, this was a really nice palette to use. And I honestly need to wear more color on my eyes. I think the star of the show, though, is this blush. The Maybelline New York blush in 06 City Sizzle. Highly, highly recommend this. I'm so sad it took me this long just to try this out. And yeah, I'm gonna use it more. It's really, really pretty, especially if like you're darker. If you're a little bit darker than me and you have, or if you have a tan, this is gonna be so beautiful on you. So highly, highly recommend this blush. And this full filler jelly oil by Huda Beauty. Love this thing, guys. I feel like I do look like I have faux fillers in, and I'm really happy how it's making my lips look. It just looks very juicy. And so again, if you guys stay this long, thank you so much. If you guys are new, I would love it if you guys would subscribe. Leave me a comment down below about anything, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.